So I just put up me a bird feeder, y'all, another bird feeder. And as I'm putting it up, I can feel somebody staring at me. And it was a neighbor from across the street. Mind you, I have caught this neighbor watching me secretly and then will copy something I have. Like either will copy, like I had bought some yellow flowers last year and set them on my porch. She went and bought some yellow flowers, set them on her porch. And she was like copying me. And I guess I gave her like I would say I was a trendsetter for her, which is fine. So my son, when I was putting out the bird feeder, he was like, "Oh my God, mommy," this the bird feeder right here, y'all. He was like, "Oh my God, mommy, it's so nice and so beautiful." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is." And I was like, and I got up and I seen a lady across the street staring at me. And she was just standing at her door watching me. And I looked at her and I was like, "This weird motherfucker." That's what I said, and I smiled. My son was like, "She probably about to copy you, mommy. She probably about to copy you." And I was like, I don't mind. I don't mind being a trendsetter. I don't mind people jumping ideas off of something I do. I don't mind it. But what is the funny part about it and what's the weird part about it is when you barely want to speak and you barely want to look at me and you give off energy of you dislike me or you in competition with me or you have an issue with me. You give off that type of energy when you don't have to. I don't mind you copying off of me. I don't mind any of that. That's simply all up to you. And the fact that you do it like that and you play that little role like you don't like me, that's all your own. That's your own shit. And that's what creates your karma. Because I don't be in competition with nobody. I do stuff for me. And like I told my son, this is for my birthday. This is for me. And if she copied, I don't mind. See, the people that copy you and they act like they don't like you and they show you signs of that, like, you're weird. But it's okay. I should. So let me add on to this. I even had last year, I always feed the birds, feed the squirrels, feed the cats. I don't care who they is, I feed them. Even fed a few homeless people before. Anywho, don't matter. I even seen another neighbor down the street. They watch secretly, but you can feel, anybody can feel who watching them when you're in tune with energy. And I started seeing her feeding birds after that. I don't know if that was her way of trying to be like, I feel like people, first they start off in competition and competing with me. And then when they figure out I'm in my own zone, I don't care what you do. You may take it as, oh, I got this idea off her and you doing it with ill intent to be competitive. However, I still did something great today. I made a person that just lived in a house, and didn't make it a home, and didn't care if nature ate. But now you make it your motherfucking daily routine to feed the animals, and that's beautiful. We need more people like me out here. So since I was the trendsetter, and since I, gave you the idea to feed animals, now you have fallen in love with feeding animals. Now you are getting grace with animals now. Now animals will protect you. See how that worked? See, I don't take it as, oh, they copying off of me. They trying to be like me. No. We need more people like me out here. Ashe. But the lady across the street, she done went so far at getting the same Crocs as me, y'all. She seen me with some Crocs and started getting them. Like, it's just, you notice that these people just secretly watch you, but you can see their secretness. Like, you can't secretly watch me, and you give me confirmation that you're watching me because you go do some of the shit I do, which is fine, which is so much fine. But what make it a problem is when you look at me with ill intent and hate and envy, but yet you're trying to mock and be me. You can't be me. You can go get the same color flowers, but you still won't be me. You can hook your yard up, but you still won't be me. Start being you for a change. Maybe you'll find resemblance of me by just being yourself, because that's exactly what I'm doing, being me. Just to add on to, I don't mind when people jump off the ideas that I have already brought into fruition. I know that I'm a very creative being, and I'm very connected to Mother Gaia and Father Ra and nature itself. So when you that creative, a lot of people lack the ability to create because they have not awakened to fully who they are, and we don't judge them. I used to get upset with people copying me when I was younger, but now that I'm older, now that I'm wiser, I understand that some people just don't have a creative backbone and they need help from others. So that is fine when you copy off me, and that is why I learned to be sacred about manifestations, because when you start speaking of your creative abilities too soon, people will hurry up and try to go mock you, or hurry up and try to go do it before you because they have the funds to do so, or they have the just an extra piece of help to do so. When you work hard for what you have, and you don't have much help from physical people here on earth. You have your help from spiritual people. So a lot of people that lack them identities, they will have jobs. Unfortunately, they will get paid from the devil sometime. But I just don't, I don't like, I don't even pay attention to it like that, but I don't care for people that will bounce off ideas from me once they seen what I have done, and they create a competition energy within their head as if it was going to make me start competing with you. Baby, I don't compete with nobody but my old self, okay? Because I don't want to be back her again. I like to be this new bubble of silent creation, because you never know what I'm going to do. And when you think you got one up on me, boo, I don't even stunt you, for one. And for two, I'm always on the rise. Always. I move so silently. But when my wings take off, you will notice it. You will hear it. And that will make you even more madder. But that just means you got work to do. So that's why it's best to keep certain manifestations sacred, because you a creative bubble. And a lot of people love jocking your shit. I used to didn't like it, but now I love it. Because now you giving me confirmation you watching me. And I'm actually catching you watching me. Mad ass. So y'all, it is late, but I had made a post and I stated that I was going to buy my neighbor a bird feeder because I caught her watching. So I end up greeting her and telling her, I'm like, earlier when I was cleaning up, I'm like, yo, yard look nice. And I was like, it's looking good over there. Mind you, she never speaks to me. She always keep her head turned. She's always doing like small mocking things and stuff like that, but I don't pay her no mind. So after that, I had seen her. I'm like, it's looking good today. She was like, it's looking good over there too. And I'm like, thank you. And she was like, yeah, I was looking at your bird feeder. I was like, what's she putting up over there now? What's she putting up over there? And it was more so in a competitive state. And I told her, I said, I remember, I don't want it to be competing or competitive, because I remember growing up and my mom and her neighbor used to be like that, and I'm not with that. So I had grace. I was gonna buy you one and just put it on your porch. I was gonna buy you one, and it should be here today or tomorrow. Mind y'all, I wanted to do it. I ended up canceling it because when I told her I was getting it for her, she was like, thank you. But it was still from a ill intent. Like, it was still from, even though you go do it, I told her, we don't got to be friends. We don't got to talk every day. We can keep it the same way it is. But it was like some ill intent still behind it. And it was so heavy on my chest to the point where when I went in the house, when I came back from going shopping and I came in the house, I still felt that energy lingering on. And I can hear my ancestors like, don't get her shit. This is what my ancestors saying. Because it's with ill intent. And mine's, if I give it to her, I'm not gonna lie, it's not gonna be with the purest intentions, because I feel the ill intent off of this woman. You get what I'm saying? I feel combative, or energy that's trying to throw off, you can't do it like me, I can do it better than you. That's the type of energy I'm getting. And I'm all for changing the scenario and gracing people with straight love before it can ever be beef or anything like that. But Spirit just told me no. Don't get her shit. You ain't got. And I'm a woman of my word, and I keep my word. That's why I should have never said shit. But oh well, I don't owe no explanation. You ain't getting that shit. It was just a I was gonna get it. I honestly just canceled it. Like, I'ma probably screenshot and put it in there. Like, I really canceled it because, y'all, it was just like so much negativity around me gifting it to her at all. It's like no acknowledgement or anything when I said I'm gonna get you that. So I'm just like, let me stay my ass over here. Yeah, I said I was gonna get it, but I don't. In this season, I'm not trying to look like the bigger person. I'm not trying to look like none of that. I'm in my own bubble, because whatever people have created within their own head up for me, that's their own life, and I ain't trying to fix it. And it's not that I don't have it to give, but it's just, why give to somebody simply dislike you for no reason, and you can feel it in the energy, to the point where I feel the shit in the energy when I came home. Like, still felt this negative ass energy around this neighbor, like, so negative. I don't know what's wrong with her ass, but I guess she got some things she gotta work out on her own. A lot of us do, and I don't judge nobody, but one thing I can't be in this season is a people's pleaser. And that's being a people's pleaser. Even though I'm not pleaser, that's being somebody that's gifting somebody something that don't like you, don't intend on liking you, will never like you, and you're giving and never receiving anything back. I don't want that. It ain't that I want to receive something back. It's just that I'm not in that season of just giving. This is my season to receive. So I had to pull back on my word. In this life, you go mess up. I ain't keeping my word on it. And just one thing I don't like is not keeping my word. But I can't deny what my ancestors screaming in my head. My ancestors kept saying, like, don't give her nothing. Don't give her nothing. You don't know what she doing behind the scene. Like, and she really was, like, it's some shit, y'all, I caught on to, but I ain't gonna speak upon it because she's under judgment for whatever that is. Oh, no. But I just know Spirit said, you can't bless everybody with something, because you never know why they in the situation they in. And one thing I don't want to do is send my abundance out in the wrong areas of life that can block some of my abundance. And I don't wish to do that. Like, I really felt uncomfortable to give, and I'm a giver. Like, I love to grace people with gifts. I felt so uncomfortable to give that fucking bird feeder to her. Like, I never really felt like that. So that was an extra sign from my higher self. And I'm going to continue to go out in my motherfucking zone. But I'm not on this planet to be like. I'm not on this planet to, fight people for mocking or trying to copy me or mimic me. That's not my job. To always, you trying to be like, enjoy your motherfucking existence, and I'm gonna enjoy mine, because I don't seek friendship. I don't seek anything from people that have showed me the eyes of a unbalanced woman or unbalanced snake. Like, I don't like that energy. People are portals, and for sure, just that 4-second conversation, just, your yard is beautiful. The energy of hers was, yeah, I seen you over there putting something up. I'm like, what is she putting up now? Like, that type of energy is weird. You watching what I'm putting up, and then to the point I start looking at what you doing. So now we exchanging energy. You watching me, now I gotta watch you, because I'm trying to see what the fuck you watching me so hard for. But she got this combative energy and this jealous energy, as if she want me to envy and be jealous of her stuff. But I can't I don't have that heart. And I feel that's what's pulling. I don't have that type of heart or mindset to do those type of things to people. And that is why I'm like, you are beautiful. I can say stuff like that. When it take for me to compliment, for you to be like, yo, you are beautiful too. I like that. But, oh no, y'all, I'm going yappy. But I just want to say I'm thankful for my ancestors, because my ancestors was screaming, don't get her shit. Don't get her shit. This was my ancestors saying. Promise you. Like, my higher self was like, no, I never felt uncomfortable like that to grace somebody with a gift. But it won't be with the purest intention on my end either. Because I can feel she don't like me, and I can feel her competitive energy. And here I am gracing her with something. Ancestors like, you the queen of the cups. You the goddess. You don't owe nobody shit. This was my ancestors saying, like, you the goddess. You don't owe nobody nothing. What? Or don't give nobody shit that don't like you. Like, it just, I can hear like my granddad and my grandma saying something like that. Like, they don't fuck with you though. That's facts. I mean, what you gonna do? Be upset? That give you a reason to talk even more shit. Because I can hear people gossiping. I can hear all of that. So maybe that'll get that person some more shit to talk about. Like, she said she was gonna give me this and she ain't ever get it. Sure didn't. Better take it up with God. Because you know what you be doing behind the scenes. And yeah. But I don't wish bad upon her. And hopefully her heart heal. People heal. You know? But I never felt uncomfortable to give somebody something. And if she ever asked me, like, hey, did you get it? I'd be like, I ain't gonna lie to you. My ancestors and God, my ancestors told me don't do it. And I'm listening to my ancestors and my higher self. I don't know what you be doing. I don't know what type of shit you in, dark shit you in. But my ancestors said no. And I had to cancel it, baby. And I never in my 27 years of life felt uncomfortable to grace somebody with a gift than I have ever felt with you. And that's facts. And I'm not doing this to shame you, guilty, or go against my own word. No, it's something on your aura that my ancestors said no. Like, my ancestors, I'm literally out here talking about this shit. I don't give a fuck who hear me. Like, my ancestors, I done gave 2 people on the block some stuff already. Children down the street, let them have the old clothes of my children. It was old little kid clothes, beautiful clothes. Boop, I get some kids some clothes. I done gave another lady some knife sets that I no longer needed. And it still was like, okay. Her, excuse me, y'all, I'm a little sleepy. But her, my ancestors said, you ain't keep a pee? Okay, bet, stand on that. Like, I don't know, it's just something. Like, people be having auras, people be having vindictive motives, like, and they just so snaky with it. And that's all they know how to do is be snaky with it. But that's okay. My ancestors said, now keep your motherfucking mouth shut. Don't tell nobody what you gonna do for them. If you gonna do it, do it. If you ain't gonna do it, you ain't sure about doing it, don't do it. I can't. Hi, baby. Confirmation. There's confirmation. Female cat came up on me. And another thing, it's starting to become weird because I was washing my windows today. And of course, when I'm washing my windows, I got no other choice but to look out the damn window. But from my peripheral, because I'm zoned out. When I wash my windows with my little thing, it's so, so soothing. So I'm wiping my windows. And I noticed I seen her, like, sunbathing which is beautiful. Do it by all means because that's powerful. But it's like I just see her trying to mirror me or, copy, paste, because I'm normally always outside sunbathing. Like that, when people try to mirror you like that, that's when it become in the darker part of magic. That's when people start trying to use magic spells to portray as you. Maybe that's why it felt so weird talking to her for that 5 seconds. Like, it's other chicks on the block that I done spoke to, and they probably done gave me a little envy vibe, but never know I'm about to copy her. Never know. And I even still hear from certain women like, you look pretty, or you this, it's just, with her, the energy was just so filled with unbalanced darkness. Like, I knew, like, this is crazy. That's why my ancestors like, don't give her ass shit. But all right, that's enough, y'all. That's enough. But I ain't worried about her motherfucking ass. She know her ass caught. Oh, they ass too. I'm back to my summer night walks. I love them summer night walks, man. Up and down the block. Not too far from the home. Just a summer night walk. Like, so beautiful and peaceful. It's like it's just you out here. And usually it do just be me. When I pick the times to come out, it be the perfect time. It's like it's just me, spirit, which is this beautiful breeze riding through that spirit, and my ancestors. So